Hey Math Kids, today we're going to talk about how to use classic GeoGebra online. So just click on the link in the assignment, you'll get to this page. You'll notice that it looks kind of like Desmos, but it has some key differences that allow us to use geometry a little bit. It's a little bit better for geometry. So first we're going to import an image. This is just like how you do it on Desmos. So you go to hit the plus sign, go to image. We're going to choose file. I have something on my desktop ready to go. All right, and I'm going to move it just wherever. We don't really care where it's at on the screen because we are going to focus on length and let's see. We're going to focus on length as well as angles. So we uploaded our image, and now we want to use this to draw a triangle. So we want to basically tell the program, whoops, what is going on? There we go. So just click, click. You don't have to be super careful with it because we can actually fix it later. So if we do this, we can kind of move it to fit the picture a little bit better. Now these chips are not perfect triangles. They kind of round out their edges before they get to a perfect triangle. And just do your best. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. But you want to move it around so it represents your image pretty well. Make sure your image is a triangle. And after you click the Polygon tool, which is this one, you can click the cursor tool, and that's what I was using to modify that. Okay, now we want to measure all the sides of the triangle, and so we are going to use, where is it? We're going to use I can't find the tool. Here it is, distance length. Okay, so it defaulted to this, and then it's this distance length tool. So we want to use that, and we're just going to click on C to D, and that tells us that it's 4.89 units. So based on these units, so if this is 1, from -10 to -9 would be 1 unit. This makes up 4.49 units. Now I'm going to click on D to E, and that tells me the length of that, and then E to C, and that tells me the length of that. Okay. Now we want to use the angle tool, so it's this one, and we want to click on three of the vertices, and that will tell us the angle of the middle one. So if I want to know the angle of C, I can go E, C, D. Now, what that does, if you go counterclockwise, it actually measures the outer angle. So that's not what we want. So I'm going to hit Command or Control Z, depending on what you're using, or maybe I can't. Maybe I'll just delete it down here. So I actually need to go DCE because that's clockwise, and that's going to give us the interior angle, and that's what we actually want. So I went DCE once again, making note that I want to go clockwise. Okay, now if I want D, I'm going to go EDC. Once again, that's less than 180, and so that's the one we want. And now I'm going to go CED, and that gave me what I needed. Okay. And then you just need to take a screenshot of this and turn it in. And that will be the end of your assignment. So if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.